I would have done this better on my own. If I had to do this alone, I would have won. But no. Well, as we're stuck here now. Hope you're happy.
Fantastic.
The fear that having a mean to give us their gods was an offering. I must have that.
Oh, you want to do it with the rope?
Yeah, I'm doing it as the rogue. Because the lens is already over leveled, so I'm doing this as the rogue.
So yeah.
Hold on, what is that?
The entrance to Ifrit's
No. I am not. Hold on. I thought I had something. I read something weird. The durability on your something.
Probably some other durability shenanigans going on.
Okay.
So there's the Chuck the Moss.
What's that? Hold on, what is that?
That is what?
Oh, fuck, you said Chuck the Moss, what is that?
The character. The person in front of you.
This is all your fault, by the way, you all fucked up. I would have won alone, easily. In fact, my hands aren't even tied yet. Can I point out how my hands weren't tight? And then you have these staircases to just sit there.
There we go.
Light party. What does that mean?
It's a 4-man party.
Oh. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our special Lord Inferno, deliver us our misery, yeah. Oh, mighty Lord Ifrit of the Inferno, you humble servants, yeah. The heat and soul which its fleeting flint and marked against your own. Bloody house! Bring those to us well. What's flowing on? This ain't what we agreed on. Ha! None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the right of summoning. Ah, you fucking dumbass. Ah, you fucking idiot. Ah, stupid. Pitiful children of men. By my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions, feed my flames with your fate, and all who stands against shall burn! Yeah. I got a bunch of cool pictures. Oh, mighty Ifrit. I want true God. Impossible! By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that's the only explanation. Sorry, my wife was way cuter. Forsooth, my frail mortal frame can serve as a vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee, the truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of the goddess' blessed number, the paragon's warrant of thine abhorrent kind, thine existence is not to be suffered. Oh, someone is angry.
Alright, Ifrit. Come down a bit. This is nice AoE burn attack going forward, so don't stand too close to me. And for the rest, Ah, fuck, my tank stands turn off. Ah, that makes sense. Alright, God. Come here, bastard. I know you want to. Besides the AoEs that he will throw around, you will have like halfway through his health, you will have a little DPS check with a crystal in the middle. We all have to attack that. Literally all of us. We'll all be safe from things. Nice one. Oh, good stuff. Alright, Inferno nails. We have to attack it.
Nice. Damn, this Ifrit guy's annoying.
I know, right? No, I can focus.
You did it.
on anything.
There you go. Ah, there you go.
If I didn't do it normally speaking, if we didn't do it like break it in time, it would result into like a big nuke that would wipe us all out.
Right.
So that's the DPS check basically, that's it.
I like how the story acts as if you're alone, but then you have like a party behind you.
I know, right? And that's it.
Oh, we did it, Dennis. Stop faces. Pray forgive my lateness. I was delayed by a golden grace of New Zealand. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. My bad. Persistence. I killed your god, now fuck off. Phew. I see, the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives, no less than I had expected from the Flame General's handpicked men. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Tsukishiro. Had I known this mission would have proved so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Tribunes, shall we say? This way, sir. That was the almighty Ifrit. So that was the mighty Ifrit. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Even the pessimist, my dear Livia, promise me you'll never change. We have wasted enough time here. The meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that there was odd worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by that adventure's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Nah. Perhaps there is a consideration for another time. You might have given the test. No, okay. And I will share him the punishment. With Alice like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. I'm the only one here. Oh well. Well then, was quite the adventure.
Yeah.
Hey, what is that? What? Oh, what's that Ralt Halva crew shit?
Oh, that's a long story.
Tell me.
I know, a little company.
But we're supposed to start our own company. You can join a company.
Who says I can't leave?
I mean, that's a good point, but still. Unless you have no opportunity to witness their gods, if you must defeat, then it will be less inclined to risk a red. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing and do hopefully can forgive. I have arrived too late. Yeah. There may be a whole of body, but the same cannot be said for the minds, for once a man is temperate. Ah, but it still ill suits me to dwell on the negatives, at least. That is indeed no rituals to see. No, not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Menuvlia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing to the tidings of to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to the mission. You meanwhile have earned yourself a rest, take some time to relax and return to the walking sense when you are good and ready. We can discuss the matters in detail. So if we're defeated, can you now summon him?
Yeah, should be once I reach the level 30.
So, let's see, what time are we on it?
It's like when I put it in initials, your name is TV.
TV? Your name is RH and that's not even as cool. It's like you with TV.
It would have been far more funny if it was not PR.
PR.
I mean, there's fun like those ridiculous ones.
Yeah, like the same shoulder pads. My late arrival nearly cost Tsukishiro her life. I wasn't there when Amalj'aa took her prisoner. I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle she survived, but that does not excuse the fact that she should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed her utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, You can ill blame yourself for every... Tsukishiro, it is so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished with your heroic exploits. Tankred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. Can you tell your friend to like stop driving on his bike indoors? That would be neat. Suspected the Amalj'aa undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. Nor is this still limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife with both Lim Salamitza and Gridenia as of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether, crystals. It is for reasons that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. And all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. The ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon towards which primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together or etheric coalescence which grants their being a physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers. Followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give. In order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjugated. Actually, it had no effect. Yet, even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not of the why of it, but those blessed Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now to begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait. Meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are what our new development. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy at the time. Okay. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Tsukishiro. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felt Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Whether she intended to or no, Melifia neglected to tell you something I think would be best to hear to one of us. It concerns the temperate abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. Wait, what? We're just gonna kill off the abductees? What the fuck? That's fucked up. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we see us continue our fight, that no more innocents need to be sacrificed. You can also imprison them. No, we cannot. That's illegal. Okay. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General. God forgive me, how many more lives? Lewis success would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better, I have to be stronger.
Well,
Well then.
you know, just so you know, the next fucking cutscene is basically like cutscene lore, so
Oh.
probably better off for the next mainstream to say it like this.
Well, I already kind of just did it, so.
Well, you can watch the cutscene, but just so you know, from here on, it's just cutscenes and cutscenes and cutscenes.
I see. But for your character and courage, you were raised to be esteemed post of the envoy. Thereafter, you traveled to realm aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Yusoda that Sions would benefit from your aid, and no sooner had you joined us than you personally visited primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price. You will soon discover. We have guests, Tsukishiro, whether you have guests. Me. Beg pardon. What? Ah, Lady Menphilia, radiant as always. I am given to understand that Sions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero to their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limbs Luminsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. What the fuck? As you can see, Tsukishiro, your recent exploits have garnered your attention to the Grand Companies of Eosia. Each organization would have Ifrit's bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. What the fuck? They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I found myself wondering how word of Tsukishiro's deeds spread so quickly. That the immortal flames should know of her triumph is to be expected. But what of the other grand companies? I see. Guess I'll have to talk to the Burgess later. Your reputation precedes you, Mistress Femshi. It is no ordinary woman who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Other has needs a valiant woman such as you to join our strength to... Okay. What a pleasure to finally meet you, Mistress Femshi. My comrades speak of you the most glowing... a woman of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join the strength of our friends together. Yeah. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said that you have to look for a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. As do many others in Limsa. Long before the rest of Ursa took note, your name was well known to us, owning your various deeds and the life of our citizen. And it's only natural we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Luminsa in the search of glory. Lady Minophilia. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, may have a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the grand companies are all encompassing organizations empowered to call upon material, economic and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Rosa, the Wills families of Luminsa, the Order of the Twin. Yeah, okay. Serving a grand company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which grand company best deserves for loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day may not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet I concede that it is no small choice of your... Okay. A thought occurs to me. You will of course recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Now, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each grand company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help make an informed decision. What do you say, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well, let Tsukishiro hear our leader speak, then return here with her decision. We eagerly await your answer. Jesus Christ, just leave me alone. I am just an adventurer. I have no interest in serving a country. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed and not best suited for the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a grand company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing by itself, it's not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Tsukishiro, and with it you are capable of doing untold good, yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must need to be yet however vigilant you are but one woman. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one woman amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will be the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization needs not mean leaving another. I hope that, okay. The grand companies seek to protect their own nations. We Syrians, on the other hand, seek to serve the future of okay, that's great. Awesome. Neat. Now then, I expect you will be filled more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. How useful. Erosia is changing, Tsukishiro, and you have the power to help shape it anew. I know. You have told me already. None can say what tomorrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, okay, that's great. Yeah, very awesome. Yeah, I agree. Okay, cool. Yeah. Absolutely neato. How is Ennis doing?
Well, we can basically. How much time do you have left anyway?
15 minutes.
Do you feel like watching some more cutscenes for 15 minutes?
Not really, I'm kind of tired.
Yeah.
Is there a side quest in the area or something like that? Or
I don't think so. How did the golden sauce in 7 look like again?
a good question.
Not remember. Yeah, no, it's no Cactor. I'm certain of that.
No. Where do I check for prices anyway?
That's your fucking quest now. Do you have anything other just like quest stuff going on in this place, or have you done everything? Oh no.
Oh, yeah, here I can check.
Let's see what kind of cosmetics we can get.
Here I can get like, oh. Okay. Holy shit, I can buy MGP.
Yeah, like the good old days. It's like.
No, it's definitely you can't do that. That's the problem.
It's
like
the
this,
worst when it comes to getting that, like, what was it called again? Omni Slash. God, getting Omni Slash is a pain.
I've heard. This guy looks like that one character from, what was it, Final Fantasy, was it 9 or 10? I think it was...
10 had Orn, yeah.
Yeah, 10, right. I'm gonna play 9 for myself, and next year I might play 10 on this, like, blind on the Twitch. Yeah, apparently it's just straight lines as far as I've heard.
Yeah, it's mostly straight lines. It's like, don't worry about it.
So you can buy like interesting food, I guess, and flooring for your home. You have to be fucking bitch here. Who the fuck is?
Or play a lot.
What is passion for fashion, and what is every little thing she does is Mahjong?
I don't know. It's like I came here, and like the first time I got here, it's like I came here, I did anything that like all the quests that kept me in here, and then once I was done, I ran away. Cause fuck that.
Frustrating time with fashion reports. The challenge they recently introduced. Yes, I who can play any game here blindfolded and spun around struggle with it. To be fair myself though, it has a subjective element. If you have a bite for fashion, perhaps you would like to try your hand at the challenge. I see. Dit was een poppenjak. Don't say no, winning a hand. Zero. Ah, Alice, how are you doing?
Suffering.
Ah, you really don't like this place, do you?
No, because it just, you know, it feels so out of place to get here as early as level 15.
I suppose so.